Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the home screen of KW Command. So when you first come into Command, you're going to see that we enter into this home screen applet. Now, a couple of the things that are on this screen here, and I'll show you a way that you can actually customize this home screen. So what you would like to see as soon as you log into Command is right here when you do. So when we first log in, again, we're on this home screen and we see a couple of these different widgets is what they're called. And if I scroll down here just a little bit on the screen, you'll see that there are actually a whole bunch of them. So let's go over what these are. The first one you're going to see here is your task widget. And this will show you any tasks that you've said are either due today or that were due previously that are not been checked off as being done. So these are past due tasks. So it's a nice place to come and just say, hey, what do I need to do today? Have I called Alex Smith? If I have, I can simply check this box right here. It'll say, are you sure you want to mark this as complete? And I do have the option here to be able to say, hey, don't show that to me again. When I check it off, it is done. So I click on, call Alex and it goes away. Schedule photos. Let's say I did that. Again, I can just check that off and it just goes away. So that is your task widget here. You even have the ability to come in and actually create on this home screen right here, a quick task. So if I can say, I need to post YouTube channel, let's say that's something I need to make sure I do, right? I can come in here and I can say, I need to do that. It needs to be done today, right? At 12 p.m. So I can actually select either just do on the day or pick a specific time in which that needs to be completed by. I can write a description, post on my Facebook page, and then I can come down here and click create task. I also have the ability to associate contacts when I create a task. So let's say I wanted to call back a few people, this task name could be call, and then I could associate several contacts with that task, and each one will have their own task created. So you can see I did that here. I hit create task. Now that I've done that, you'll see post YouTube channel is due today at 12 p.m. Right? And I also have these three dots right here, which allows me to either snooze, meaning if I'm not going to get to it today, I can actually say, hey, remind me to have this done on Monday, right? So you can come down and pick a specific time and date, and I can hit snooze and it'll push it out till that date. So since it's not due today or past due, you don't see it showing up right here. You also have a drop down here, which allows you to toggle between your contact tasks and your opportunity tasks. In the opportunities playlist, you will see where you have the ability to put in contract to close checklists. And as you move a transaction throughout the process, you can say, hey, I need to schedule, right, coming soon Facebook post for my deal on 5353 Columbia Pike. So you can actually toggle between what is called your contact tasks and your opportunity tasks right here on the home screen. As we go to the right here, we have a recent leads widget. This will show me anyone new that is coming into my system, either through my mobile app, through my website. And so when I first log in, if you see any new names here and it says, hey, new lead as of yesterday, right now you've got to jump on that and do something. Now, a pretty cool part of this is if I actually click on these three dots right here, I can either uncheck them as a lead, and you'll see what we're talking about when we're in the contacts playlist there of how someone's marked as a lead. I can also add them directly to a smart plan. So if I'd set up a buyer smart plan maybe, and I know that this is a buyer that just came in, right here in one click, I can add them to that smart plan. So that's your recent leads right there. As we scroll down, we see goals versus actuals. So this is kind of just your exactly what it sounds like, right? Your goals versus actuals. All over Command, you're going to see these little eye icons. And if you hover over top of them, it'll give you some explanation about what it is. Now, if you have not filled out this goals section here, you're going to see right above this line here where it says close units under contract, you will see something that says set your goals for 2020. And you can click on that, go through that procedure, and then numbers will start showing up here inside of Command. On the right is something called the playbook. And these are actually videos that you can just click on and watch right here. A lot of these are the pivot videos that have been coming out in the last couple weeks. And so it's kind of a cool thing to be able to just click right on here and see some of this video content. There's been some great ones on here from Gary Keller. Continue to scroll down. I've also got something down here called a database health score. And this is really interesting. So it'll look at all of your contacts and tell you, okay, you have 64% of your people have a phone number. So that means I'm outpacing other agents in my market center when it comes to that statistic. I am, though, falling very far behind in email addresses and even further behind when it comes to addresses. So this gives you a little bit of a snapshot of the health of your database. It's a measurable, and so as you add content to your contact records, this score will go up. And I do have the ability to click on this drop down up here and say, hey, let me see how my database compares to all the agents in KW. And you can see those numbers change just a little bit there. So 64% have phone numbers. Again, about 75% of people have email addresses, and then 22% have addresses. This is a big place where I think all of us can focus on making sure we have the address for our clients, because we are in real estate after all. To the right over here, you're going to see some of the new designs that are in the Designs applet, and you'll learn more about that in that playlist. But if you wanted to kind of just see, hey, what's new, you have the ability to come in here and preview any of these new designs that have been put out for you. That's kind of a nice little feature over there. Down below here, if you're on a team, you might have leads to claim. And so this is kind of a lead pool. And then on the right, this is where KW is giving you updates about what is happening in KW Command. So if you're looking for something specific to be updated, or you're seeing an error somewhere, you can come here and KW is telling you all about those updates, so you know what's going on. Now, the last thing I want to show you here is if I scroll back up to the top, you do have the ability, they have this banner here. It says your all new KW app is here, and you can actually go in and customize that mobile app. And I will get into that when we start diving into the consumer application here. The last thing on this video I want to point out is this customize home button in the top right-hand corner. If you click on that, you will see on the left-hand side, these are all the widgets that are available to see on your home screen. Let's say you said, hey, I don't really care about product updates. You can actually uncheck that and it won't show up on your home screen. Now, any of them that I do check, once I do, I can move over to the right-hand side here, and this gives me the ability to actually move these widgets around. So I forgot to show this one, so I'm gonna pull this all the way to the top and show you the notepad. But you can see I dropped that above leads. So now when I click apply, when I come back to my home screen, you will see that they rearranged my home screen, and now the notepad is in the top right corner. So I missed this. Let me touch on this real fast. What this basically is think of a little Post-it note on your computer. This is not linked to anything. It has nothing to do with tasks. It's simply a place where if you're having a conversation with somebody and you're in command, you can come in and say, remind Jim to send over the checklists, right? Or whatever it's going to be. It's just a place where you can kind of put your thoughts onto paper, and you can actually organize these. There's some editing tools up here. I can come down and do bullet points and type in some information here. And as soon as I click off of this notepad, it saves. And if I click right back in it again, it allows me to edit. So that is the notepad, and that's your home screen. And again, how you can customize this home screen to the view that you want to see. So hopefully this was helpful. And now we're going to jump into each of the individual applets, and I will help you guys, again, really get the best out of KW Command. So keep going, keep moving forward. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll talk to you soon.